Hello everyone, myself Rokdeshu Prasad Ganpatrao. Today's discuss to the daily task video topic is a technical topic. So let's see the first of all name of this topic, human tissues. So let's start. The topic is tissue is the group of cell which containing perform to the specific function of the body. Tissue is the like a building blocks of the human body. But tissue is most important part in the human body, and he is activate to the all body. And tissue is mostly classified into the four parts. First of all, see this, the name is epithelial tissue, connective tissue, muscular tissue, and nervous tissue. So let's start describe these types of tissue. First of all, see the epithelial tissue. Epithelial tissue are made up of the cells. They are present into the urinary tract, respiratory tract, and salivary gland, skin, and all and other parts of the body. And epithelial tissues are classified into the two types: simple epithelial tissue and stratified epithelial tissue. Simple epithelial tissue are made up of single layer, and this working to the needs of the diffusions of the cells. And stratified epithelial tissue is multi layers of the cell produce, and their working is the protections of the body by outer environment. And they are present into the skin. And simple epithelial present into the internal organs, such like small intestine, in their lining are present in the simple epithelial tissue. And these epithelial tissues are mostly classified into the sub types of the tissue, like see this name, the cumous epithelial tissue, cuboidal epithelial tissue, columnar epithelial tissue, and pseudotransfied epithelial tissue, and transitional epithelial tissue. So next of all, see this, the function of epithelial tissue are protections of the body, and secretions of the sweat glands, and sweats, and absorption, and extraction, and filtrations, all over the function of the epithelial tissue. So next, see the second one is connective tissue. Connective tissue is the this type of tissue is joined to the ligaments and bones. There are present to the connective tissue. There are mainly two types of connective tissue. First, loose connective tissue and dense connective tissue. Loose connective tissues are present to the adipose tissue, and dense connective tissues are present to the tendons and ligaments. Loose connective tissues are the collagen and fiber elasticity to the working to, and elastic muscles are found to the loose connective tissue. And dense connective tissues are the found to the tendons. And these are also two types of dense connective tissue, regular and irregular dense connective tissue. So also connective tissues are the all specializations of the in body: cartilage connective tissue, blood connective tissue, and bone connective tissue. Cartilage tissues are present into the muscle to the joint of the bones, and they are flexible, and there is most important part of the body. Next one is a bone connective tissue, and these bones connective tissues are the hard and rigid. These are working to the supports to the structural of body. And last is blood connective tissue. In these are the tissues are present into the heart. These are the specific and specializations of the tissue. These are fluid connective tissue, and there is a transporting to the oxygen and nutrients and other. And their connective tissue to the various types, like the adipose and adipocytes and fibroblast and others types of the connective tissue in the present in human body. So next, see this the columnar muscle tissue. Muscle tissue is the unique of the all body, different to their other main tissues, but he is working to the three types: skeletal muscle tissue, cardiac muscle tissue, and smooth muscle tissue. Cardiac muscle tissues are the present into the heart, and there are involuntary muscle. Involuntary means she is not controlled to the human. She is working our 24 hours. And skeletal muscle tissue are hard and support to the body, and these are voluntary muscles, means these muscles are to control the human body, and likes activity, running, walking, and sitting, all over activities to including in these muscles. And smooth muscles are present into the digestive system. See, but his muscles are involuntary muscles, and he is important part of the body. Next is nervous tissue, and it is the last of the tissue. Nervous tissue is mainly nervous and neurons and neurogenic cells. Here it is an important part to the present in all over body. And nervous tissues are structures are mainly three types: dendroids, axon, and cell body. In the cell bodies are present to the nucleus and organs, and axons are the middle part of the structures, and these are transmissions of the signal. Dendrites are present to the work to the receiving of the signal, and another nucleus, nervous tissues are get the signal passed to the dendrite tissue. All over the nervous tissues are functions to the transmission of the signal, and activities performing, and communications and other. So all over body activity are connect to the nervous tissue.